Hello everybody and welcome to day one of the Pilates Strength Reformer on the Mat 5-week challenge. Today's class is going to be a dynamic reformer on the mat class. If you haven't taken this format of class with me before, you are in for a real treat. We're going to be here for about 50 minutes on the mat, and the point of this class is to move through class with quick transitions, maximize the amount of time that we are in our exercises in that working zone. So you will hear me say very often throughout class, we're going to be here for about 15 more seconds. I'll kind of give you an idea of where we'll be heading, and then I'll count you down from 5. This class is formatted to start with a core series, move into an upper body series, and then we'll end with a lower body series. And for today's class, if you have light weights, go ahead and grab those, and a pair of sliders. We'll be using those as well. When you're ready, go ahead and find your way down to your mat. We'll start off today's class with 4 roll-ups, and then we'll move into the fun stuff. Reaching your legs so they go all the way out in front of you. You can flex your feet, pulling toes to nose, pushing the heels forward, reaching your arms out in front of you. Inhale as you sit up tall, reach the crown of the head up. Exhale as you draw in, belly button to spine, drawing the hips upwards towards the rib cage. You'll find that deep C curve shape through your spine as you roll all the way down to your mat. Shoulders go down, head goes down, arms reach back. Big inhale. And exhale, lift your arms, squeeze from underneath the armpits, pressing hands down towards the tops of the legs. We find that same C-curve shape that we found on the way down, and then we'll round forward through the upper back, reaching over for the toes. For 3 more, inhale as you sit up tall, exhale as you tuck and roll. Nice and slow, shoulders go down, head goes down, arms reach back, big inhale. Exhale, press the hands down, squeeze from underneath the armpit, squeeze into the glutes. See if that helps you to find that C-curve shape coming up and then rounding forward for 2 more. If you'd like to try bending your knees in this roll-up, you can try that too. Roll-ups are notoriously tricky for a lot of us, so take it how you need to. It's okay if you can't execute it 100% today. You will get there, rolling all the way up, rounding forward. Let's do 1 more. Inhale here, sit up tall, exhale. Tuck the tailbone, draw in from the belly button, roll things all the way down. Shoulders down, head down, arms reach back, big inhale. And then 1 last time, we exhale, press the hands down, tuck the chin to the chest, find that deep C curve as you come all the way up, and then round forward through the upper back, reaching over for the toes. Good. From there, we'll come up, take a seat. Hands can come by your sides, bend your knees, scoot your hips forward, and then grab onto your weights. Whatever weights you want to use, you're going to lay all the way down onto your mat, lifting the legs so they come into a tabletop position. Knees right up above the hips, shins parallel to the ceiling. We'll get weights into both hands, reaching the arms so they come up above your shoulders. I want you to take a big exhale as you press the hands outside of the hips, lifting up through head, neck, and shoulders, pointing your gaze forward towards the tops of your legs. Inhale as you lower all the way back down. Big exhale as you lift up. Inhale as you lower down. Good. Now we're in each exercise about a minute, just about. As I laugh maniacally, I don't mean to. Good. If you need to modify this one at any point, you can drop your feet down towards the mat, move through this exercise here. You can also keep your head down on the mat and just move through the arms. Either one works just fine. Good. Okay, we're here about 15 more seconds, and then we are going to add on to this exercise. Okay, and I'll show you what that's going to look like. I'll move with you, counting down from 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're going to lift up, same thing here, and then as you lower down, you're going to extend the legs out, high diagonal, arms come up above your shoulders. Exhale, we'll bend the knees. We lift up through head, neck, and shoulders. Inhale as you extend out through the legs, drop the head down. Now you can keep your head down for this movement as well. This works fine right here. Good. If you start to feel tension in your lower back, instead of shooting the legs out and down as you come down, think about reaching the legs up and out. More on a high diagonal. That'll take some pressure out. Will it make it the most enjoyable thing? Probably not, but a little bit less pressure. We're here 15 more seconds. And then we're going to bring things back in. Knees will go about hips distance apart. We'll move into some oblique crunches in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees go up above the hips, shins parallel to the ceiling. You've got about a fist distance of space between your knees. You'll exhale as you crunch up. Right hand goes between the legs. Left hand frames that left leg. You'll find your oblique crunch. Inhale as you lower down through center. Your next exhale, you hit that same thing on the other side, framing the right leg. Inhale as you lower down. Now, if that threw you off, I'm mirroring you. I'm doing the best I can to consistently mirror you and do it correctly. But if you get confused, you just do what makes the most sense for you. Exhale as you lift. Good. Drawing hip and rib cage closer to each other on that side. Good. Okay, we're here 15 more seconds. And then again, we're going to add on kind of similar thing to what we did before. As you frame one leg, you're going to extend the opposite leg out. Oh wait, no, I mean the opposite. As you lower down, you're going to extend the opposite leg out and then come up through center, frame that leg. So we lower down, left leg's going to shoot out. We'll come up and then frame that left leg. Inhale, right leg goes out, arms come down. And then exhale, we come up, frame that right leg. Inhale, head, neck, and shoulders go down. We extend the left leg. And then exhale, we come up to frame that left leg. Okay? Makes sense? If it doesn't, just watch. And it's okay if it takes a second. It takes a second for me too. Good. Okay, we're here about 15 more seconds. And then we'll bring everything in. We'll take a little break. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Everything comes in. Hug the knees in towards your chest. You can rock through the hips just a little bit from side to side. Take a deep breath. Okay, good. We're doing 2 more things right here, and then we're gonna move on to the rest of our core series. Put one of your weights off to the side. Take one of your weights so it comes into your left hand. Both feet go down on the mat. You're anchoring down into the heels, tucking the tailbone under, bringing the right hand so it goes behind your head, opening up through the elbow. Left hand hanging down by the hip. You can flip your palm in or you can flip it down, whatever's gonna be more comfortable. You're going to exhale as you lift up through head, neck, and shoulders, tucking chin towards the chest. From here, we're lifted right about at the base of the shoulder blades. Inhale as you side bend, reach the left hand and your weight down towards the left heel. Inhale as you come back through center. Exhale, side bend. Inhale as you come back through center. As you're side bending over towards the left, I want you to keep even pressure through both hips and through both heels. Sometimes that is the trickiest part of an exercise like this. So just check in. Do you feel your body kind of squirming over towards the right as you side bend? Can you adjust that? Good. We're here 15 more seconds, and then all we do is switch over to the other side. Good. If you need to drop your head down between reps, go ahead and do that. We'll switch things over in just 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can drop the head down and then switch over to the other side. Left hand behind the head, open up through the elbow. Your weight comes into your right hand. Big exhale as you lift up, tucking chin to chest, looking things forward. Inhale, side bend, reaching the weight down towards the right foot. Exhale as you come back through center. Inhale, we'll find that side bend. Exhale as we take it back up through center. Good. Side bend. And then bring it up. Good. Side bend. And then bring it up. Keep moving. Bend. And up. Good. We bend. And then take it up. We're here for 15 more seconds. And then we'll bring everything in. You can hug the knees towards the chest. And we are done with this first core series in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Head, neck, and shoulders comes down. You can put the weight off to the side. Take a moment right here. Maybe drop both knees over towards the left. Take it up through center. Drop both knees over towards the right. Good. And then from right here, let's pull the knees in. Grab a hold of the hamstrings. Pull those knees in nice and tight. Open the elbows out towards the sides of the room. Exhale as you push the feet down towards your mat. You're going to tuck chin to chest and then roll yourself all the way up. Good. From there, second core series, here we come. You're going to go onto your left hip, taking the left hand so it comes down towards the mat. We'll stack hips, knees, and feet, reaching your right arm so it goes out by your side. You're going to give me a big exhale as you lift up through that bottom side, modified side plank. Inhale as you lower all the way down. Good. Big exhale as you lift up. Inhale as you lower down. Good. Lift up. And then lower down. Good. And it's a really careful, really gentle lower down. You're not plopping down towards the mat. You're lowering with control. If you'd prefer to take this down on your forearm, go ahead and take it there. If you're feeling a little bit too much pressure in your wrist, that's perfectly okay. Good. We're here about 15 more seconds, and then you're going to lift up into this side plank. You'll hold it there. We take little tiny pulses in just 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're going to lift and hold, reaching up through that right arm. Little pulses, lift and lower, lift and lower. Pressing up and out of that left shoulder. Good. Little lift and lower, lift and lower for 15 more seconds, and then we'll bring things in. Both knees go down. We'll grab onto our sliders before we hit the other side. Just give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Everything comes in, and then from right here, you're just gonna pop up and over. Knees are going down. You're going to grab onto both of your sliders. I'm just gonna move over here. Knees right underneath the hips. Hands are coming to your sliders. You're gonna pop out right here into a tabletop position, pressing up and away from your mat, pressing the space between the shoulder blades up towards the ceiling, tops of the feet pressing in towards the mat. You're going to inhale as you send the hips back towards your heels, reaching the arms in front of you. And then exhale, start to slide the hands in as you round the spine up, pulling the hands so they come back underneath your shoulders. Good. Inhale as you slide out. You can arch the back. And then exhale as you pull in, round the spine. Draw up and in from the lower abs. Inhale, slide out. Exhale, pull up and in. Good. We'll be here about 15 more seconds, and then you'll reset with wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We'll do a similar kind of movement, single arm, in just 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We reset, wrists underneath the shoulders. You're going to keep the right hand where it's at. Take your left hand, inhale as you slide that left hand out. You can bend a little bit into the right elbow. Exhale as you pull it back in. Same thing, other side, we slide out, a little bend at the elbow, and then exhale, pull it back in. Good, you're gonna go out and then bring it in. Trying to keep the hips stacked on top of the knees. It is sneakily very tricky. Good, 15 seconds right here. We'll pull things in, move those sliders off to the side for a moment, and then we hit that side plank on the other side to finish up our core work. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Everything comes in. Take those sliders, just put them off to the side, and then bring yourself onto the right side of your body. Right hip goes down, right hand goes down. We're stacking hips, knees, and feet, reaching the left arm out by our side. Big exhale as you lift up through your right side, reaching the left arm up and over. Inhale as you gently lower yourself back down. Big exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. Really think about pressing this top hip up towards the ceiling. Good. Pressing up and away from your mat. Good. 15 seconds right here. Then we'll lift up and hold. We take those little tiny pulses. You got it. Stick with me, just 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift and hold. Good. We pulse and lower. Little lift and lower. Reach up through the left arm. Press up and away from the mat. Good. We're pulling the left hip towards the ceiling, dropping it down for 15 more seconds. Good. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Just for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Your hip lowers down, your arm comes in. Press yourself up off of your right side, and then give both wrists a little shake, a little roll. All right, wonderful, wonderful. When you're ready, we're gonna move on to our upper body series. Grabbing onto our weights, you'll come up into a high kneeling position. Both knees down on your mat, about hips distance apart, knees right underneath the hips. You're gonna tuck the tailbone under, gently pressing the hips forward. So we're engaged into the front of our body. We're engaged into the lower abs. It's a pretty light squeeze of the glutes. From here, grabbing onto one of your weights, we'll start with the weight in our right hand. You're going to bring the arms so they come in front of you, interlacing fingers together, weight just in that right hand. Inhale as you twist over towards the right. Exhale as you bring things back through center. Torso rotation. Inhale as you twist. Exhale as you untwist. Good. Inhale as you twist. Exhale, untwist. Trying to keep the shoulders out of the ears. I need to move to my lighter weight. If you don't have weights, that's okay. You can do the same thing without. You guys know, if you've done class with me before, a weightless arm series is just as challenging, if not more challenging, than a weighted arm series, so don't underestimate it. Good, we're here about 15 more seconds. And then you'll bring things through center. You're going to separate the hands. We'll lift and lower through that right arm. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We bring things through center, separate the hands. Left arm stays where it's at. Inhale as you lift up through that right side. Good. Exhale as you lower back down. Good. Inhale as you lift up. Exhale, bring it back down. Good. Now you don't have to lift up super high. I know for me, overhead movement on my shoulders not always the most comfortable. So if you can only lift to right here, but you can maintain control, perfectly okay. Lift and lower. Good. Shoulders are dropping away from the ears. We're staying engaged through our lats right underneath the armpits. Good. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 15 more seconds right here. Keep moving, keep breathing. And then instead of lifting and lowering through this right arm, you're going to open and close through the right arm. Good. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Your arm comes down. You're going to inhale as you open up towards the side. Exhale as you bring it right back in. Inhale as you open. Exhale as you close. Good. As you're opening up through that right arm, you should be able to see your elbow in your peripheral vision. If you can't see your elbow anymore, we're going a little bit too far. Just a little bit. Good. Inhale, open. Big audible exhale, bring it in. Good. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Good. It's 15 seconds right here, and then we'll lower the right arm. Well, we'll lower both arms down. We'll take a big circle through the arms, just weighted through that right side in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the arms down, take a second and breathe. A lot of tension through the shoulders, but we're gonna make it. If you need to adjust anything at any point, do it. If it'd be more comfortable for you to sit cross-legged or to stand up and take these movements from there, you can do that. Retuck the tailbone, bring the arms in by your side, soft bend into the elbows, palms flip up. Still only weighted on that right side. Inhale as you lift the arms up. You're going to circle up, around, and then pull the arms in. Good. Lift up. Circle. Good. Lift and circle. Lift and circle. Perfect. Check in with the knees, check in with the tops of the feet. Do you feel like you're pressing evenly into both knees, or do you feel yourself pulling a little bit more to the right side? I almost always notice myself pulling to the right side. So for me, I am constantly working on putting some pressure into my left leg. My left leg it likes to have a mind of its own. We're here 15 more seconds, and then we'll reverse the direction of these circles. Just 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We reverse the direction. Slight bend into the elbows. You circle up, around, and then pull the arms down. Out, up, and around. Good. And then lower down. Good. Okay, check in with your back, check in with the front of your body. Are you still in your neutral spine, or do you feel yourself arching into your back? Do you feel your lower back taking over? It happens sometimes, that's okay. The important thing is that we start to notice it and we figure out how we can effectively adjust and make this work a little bit better for us. Good. It's 15 seconds right here, and then you'll bring the arms down. We'll hit the same series working through the left arm. Good. And just 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Things come down. You can move that weight right over into your left hand, bringing the arms in front of you. You can kind of interlace the fingers, or you can just kind of hold your hands together. Roll the shoulders down and back. Draw the belly button up and in. Bring ribs and hips and rib cage down towards each other. Inhale as you twist over towards the left. I was about to say ribs and hip cage. Exhale, come through center. Inhale as you twist. Exhale as you come back through center. As you're twisting to the left, we're trying to keep both hips squared off to the front. So if you feel or you start to notice that this right hip is following you, we're going a little bit too far. Good. We're working on rotation of our core, but also a little bit of anti-rotation through that right side. Inhale, twist. Exhale, bring it back together. Good. Twist. And then bring it in. Beautiful. We're here about 15 more seconds, and then you'll take the arms through center. We lift and lower through the left side. Good, and I'm just looking at my timer over there. I promise I'm paying attention. We'll lift and lower that left arm in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms come through center. You can separate the hands, keeping this right arm lifted. Inhale as you lift up through the left. Exhale as you bring it right back down. Good. Inhale as you lift up. Exhale as you bring it down. Good. We lift and lower. Same thing that we talked about on the first side. If you have a hard time with overhead movement through your shoulder, make it a little bit smaller. You can lift to right here at about eyebrow height and then lower. That works just as well. If your knees are starting to bother you, I want you to sit all the way down into a cross-legged position, or even take this up to stand. Okay, don't hesitate to take those different options. Just because I'm not demonstrating another option doesn't mean it's not available to you. We're here 15 more seconds, and then you take your left arm through center. You'll start to open and close in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms are in line. You'll inhale as you open up to the left side, keeping your elbow in your peripheral vision. Exhale as you bring the arm back in. Good. We open and then close. Beautiful. Open and close. Good. As the shoulders start to fatigue and as our bodies start to fatigue, the first thing that happens is our form starts to crumble underneath us. So when you start to fatigue, don't feel like you have to keep pushing through. It's okay. Bring the arms down, take a second, and reset. Good. We're here 15 more seconds, and then both arms come down. We find those big arm circles. Good. Open and close. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms come down, slight bend into the elbows. Inhale as you lift the arms up, circle out and around. Still just weighted through that left arm. Lift up, circle out and around. Good. Can you squeeze a little bit into your glutes just so that you can feel engagement into the lower body? Good. Check in with the knees. Are you pressing evenly into the knees, evenly into the tops of the feet? Good. Your knees and your feet are what's going to help you stabilize right here. Obviously, a lot of core stabilization, right? But we also have to recruit those other muscle groups because we're here for a while and we're going to start to fatigue, but that's okay. Good. Trying to keep this circle right there in front of you. We're here about 15 more seconds, and then we'll reverse the direction of our circle. Okay, stick with me. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right into the reverse direction. Circle up and around, and then lower down. Good. Circle. And lower. Circle. And lower. Good. Circle. And lower. We're doing really good. We're right there at the end of our arm series, which puts us at about the halfway point in class. Actually, I think we're a little bit more than halfway. Doesn't that feel good? A little bit more than halfway. Good. Keep breathing. As we bring the arms closer to each other, see if you can squeeze a little bit from underneath the armpits. 15 more seconds, then we lower the arms down. Your weight goes off to the side. Hands will come down. We'll step the feet back to find a plank. Good. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms come down, your weight goes off to the side. You can turn whichever way you'd like to. Both hands are coming down. You're spreading out through your fingertips, stepping one foot back and then the other. Shoulders over the wrists. We press up and away, pressing the space between the shoulder blades up towards the ceiling. Good, big inhale. Exhale, let it go. Good. Good, and then from here, you're gonna exhale, lift the hips up, press the heels down, find a down dog. Inhale as you pull things forward, shoulders over wrist. Exhale, press the hips up. Good, drive the heels down. Inhale as you pull forward. Good, for 15 more seconds, we press the hips up, drive the heels down. Inhale, pull forward, find that plank. Good, for 5. And bring it forward. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I want you to end in your down dog, driving the heels down, pressing the chest towards the tops of the legs. Start to walk the hands in towards your feet as you anchor your heels down, and then bend at the knees just a little bit. Slowly roll yourself all the way up to stand, rolling up through the spine, shoulders on top of hips, crown of the head lifts up. Once you get up to stand, good news is we're gonna stay right here. Bring yourself towards the center of your mat and then grab onto one of your sliders. All right, once you've got one of your sliders, you're gonna take it underneath your left foot, stand into your right leg. I want your toes to be on your slider. You're gonna kick that slider out away from you just a little bit, and we will start off taking a lateral lunge. Hands can come to your hips or up by your chest. You're going to inhale as you send the hips down and back, sliding that left leg away from you. Exhale as you press into your right heel. You're going to bring yourself all the way back up. Now we'll try to move through this in a slow and controlled way, pretty much how we would do any other Pilates exercise. Good, but especially right here, I want you to replicate the feelings that we would get on the reformer. So pushing the leg out against an additional resistance force, which would be the spring load on the reformer, and then still resisting that pull on the way back in. Good. Good. Lower and then lift. As you take it down into your right leg, I want you to focus on keeping hip, knee, and ankle all in line. Good. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you lift. Good job. We're here about 15 more seconds, and then you'll come down into your right leg. You're just gonna hold it right there. Good. We'll bring things down in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. Press into your right heel. You're going to give me little pulses up and down. Good. Press into the heel, up and down. Little tiny, up and down. Good. We go up and down for 15 more seconds, and then we'll stay down in our right leg. You'll start to move in and out through the left side. Good. Little down, little up. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay down in that right side. Hip, knee, ankle, all in line. Pull the left leg in to meet the right, and then slide it back out. Now for me, I like hands at my hips for this one so I can feel where my pelvis is in space. It's something that seems so silly and so easy to do, but it is very helpful. Good, we're sending the hips back. We're creating that nice long line from tailbone all the way up to the crown of the head. So your gaze is down, but a little bit forward. Shoulders are relaxed down and back, dropping away from the ears. Pull it in and then slide it out. Good, in and then out. Good, 15 seconds right here. And then we're going to combine these two movements. Sliding the left leg out, we'll press into the right heel, come up to stand. I'm gonna walk you through. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left leg goes out, press into the right heel. You're gonna come up to stand. Good. Lower it back down. Inhale as you send the hips down and back. Pull the left leg in. Slide it back out. Press into your heel, come all the way up to stand. Good. We bring it down. You're going to go in, slide it out, and then press into your heel. Bring it up to stand. Good. We go down. We'll take it in, slide it back out, press into your heel. We come up to stand. Beautiful. Keep moving like that. Good. Stay stable through the right leg, pressing into the heel. You might feel quad, you might feel inner thigh, you might feel glute. We're here 15 more seconds. Good. And then again, you're going to come down into that right leg. We'll hold it there in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We take it down in that right leg, reaching the left leg out, pressing into the heel. It's little pulses up and down, up and down. So tiny. 15 seconds here. We hold down in the right leg. Again, you're going to find that skater moving in and out through the left leg. Just give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay down in that right leg. Pull the left leg in, reach it back out. Bring it in, reach it out. Good. In and out. Again, gaze is down, but a little bit forward. Nice long line from the tailbone up to the crown of the head. Good. Out and in, out and in. Good. Keep moving. Out and in. It's 15 seconds, and then you get to stand all the way up. Good. Out and in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand all the way up. Take a second and breathe. Okay, we're gonna move right over to the other side, so just give your right leg a second to breathe. Maybe give it a little tap, and then when you're ready, you'll move right over into your left leg, taking the slider underneath your right foot. If you need a second to pause, the good thing about doing a recorded class is you can pause whenever you need to. So pause if you need a little bit more time. Press down into your left heel. Move that right leg away from you. Inhale as you send the hips down and back, sliding the right leg out. Exhale as you press into the heel. You're going to come all the way back up to stand. Good. Inhale as you send the hips back, bending through the knee, hinging at the hips, pressing into the heel. You come all the way back up to stand. Awesome. Inhale, we take it down. Exhale, we come back up. Good. Again, trying to recreate that resistance that we would get from the spring load on the reformer, moving just as slowly on the way out as we do on the way in, finding the work, finding the challenge in both directions. Good. Good. Awesome. We're here 15 more seconds, and then we take it down into that left leg. You'll hold it there. We take little tiny pulses in just 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down, hold it right here. Press into your heel. It's a little lift up, a little lower down. Good, little lift and lower, driving down into the heel. We lift and lower. Good, we lift and lower. Good. Okay, it's about 10 seconds, so stick with me. We'll hold it down. We move through the right leg in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press down into that left heel. Take your right leg, pull it in, and then slide it back out. Bring it in, and then slide it out. Good. Take it in, and then bring it out. Good. In, and then out. As you pull your right leg in towards you, really make sure you're using that deep exhale, trying to engage into your core. Think about pulling the rib cage in a little bit closer to each other, or the bottom two tips of your ribs, pulling closer to each other and then pushing back towards your spine. Good, it's 15 seconds right here, and then we combo these two exercises. I'm gonna walk you through, just stick with me, you're in good hands, you are doing amazing, you really are. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You slide the leg out, press into your heel, come all the way up to stand. Good, and then lower back down. You pull the right leg in. You slide it back out, press into your heel, come all the way up. Good. We bring it down. You'll skate in, skate out, press into your heel, take it up to stand. Good. We lower down. In and out, and then press into the heel, take it to stand. You're doing good. Out, in, press it back out. And then come up to stand. Keep going, you got it. Down. Good, for 15 more seconds. Good, and then we come down, the right leg is reaching out. Again, we find those pulses in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it down, hold it right here. Press heavy into that left heel. It's a little lift, a little lower. Good, little lift. And lower, you got it, little lift. And lower for 15 more seconds. We'll hold down in this left leg. We skate in, skate out with the right. Good, little lift. And lower, my body's like, I can't lift anymore. Good for 3, 2, and 1. Stay down in that left side, keeping hip, knee, and ankle in line. We pull the right leg in. You're gonna skate it right back out. Bring it in. Oh my gosh, take it out. Good, bring it in. Take it out. You got it. In and out. In and out. We're trying to maintain stability through the pelvis. So if you feel yourself sliding over with your slider, we're going a little bit too far, okay? Good, it's 15 seconds. And then everything comes in. We're gonna take a little march through the legs. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press into the heel, come all the way up to stand. You can put your slider just right in front of you for a second, and then start to march through your legs. Get a little bit of blood flowing back into the muscles, the quads, the hamstrings, the glutes, inner thigh a little bit as well. Good. Okay, we're right there at the end. You're gonna make it through, I promise. I know it feels impossible right now, but even the word impossible says I'm possible. I'm so corny. Okay, from here, take your slider with you. You're gonna make your way towards what you want to be the back of your mat. Slider comes underneath the right foot. You're gonna press down into your heels. Big inhale as you bend into the knees, circle the arms up and around. Exhale as you dive down towards the mat. Whew, good. Rounding forward, hands are coming down. You're gonna walk yourself out to plank, shoulders over wrist. We take that right leg for 5 counts. You pull the right knee in, slide it out for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Push the right leg back, lift the hips, start to walk the hands back in, anchor your heels down, roll yourself all the way up to stand. Good. Once you come up to stand, you just switch the slider over to the other side underneath the left foot, bend the knees, circle the arms, dive down towards your mat nice and slow. Hands come down, you walk yourself out to plank, shoulders over wrist. We take that left side, you pull in, press out for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left leg goes back. We walk the hands back in. Heels go down. We roll all the way up to stand. We'll do that one more time. This is the only part that I'm not counting you in. Slider underneath the right foot, bend the knees, circle the arms. Exhale, dive down towards the mat, nice and slow. Hands go down. We walk out to plank. Good. Shoulders over wrists, pressing up and away. For 5, we bring it in, slide it out. For 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Right leg goes back. We walk the hands in, lift the hips up, anchor the heels down, slowly come back up to stand. Good, and then switch it over to the other side. This will be the last thing we do. Or last time we do this, I should say. It is not the last thing that we do. We roll all the way down. Hands are walking out. Good. Shoulders over wrists. We're taking that leg, pull it in, slide it out for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Your leg goes back. You walk the hands in, lift the hips up, anchor the heels down, slowly roll back up to stand. Good. Shoulders over wrists, crown of the head lifts up, and then once you come all the way up to stand, you're just going to slide your slider off to the side. Again, you're going to roll down. We'll come all the way to our mat, tucking chin to chest, rounding forward through the upper back, rolling things down. Hands will come down. You're going to walk yourself out to plank, and then drop your knees down, untuck your toes, reach hips to heels as you find your child's pose. Good. Big inhale, fill up with air. Exhale out, you're gonna let it all go. Good. And I have one more series here that's just gonna wrap us up. We're gonna take another opportunity to practice our side plank, okay? So if that excites you, wonderful. If it doesn't, then we're just gonna do it anyway. We'll come on to our left side. Left hand is going down. Again, a hip stack, knees stack, feet stack. Right arm reaches out by your side. This time as we press up to side plank, you're going to extend the right leg out, finding more of a star plank. And then inhale, you'll lower it back down. Good, you're gonna lift up and then lower down. Awesome, lift up. And then lower down. We're only here for 15. And then you're going to hold up in that side plank. We will lift and lower through the right leg. Okay, we just have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're gonna lift up and hold, reaching the right leg out. You'll lift and lower. Good, lift and lower, lift and lower for 15 more seconds. And then we'll bring things in. We'll move right over to the other side. Keep moving, just give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Everything comes down, pull the legs together, take a second and breathe. Okay, a little bit through the hips, right? That's why I'm classifying that as lower body. Swing the legs around to the other side so that now you are supported on that right hip. Hip stack, knees stack, feet stack. Right hand comes down, left arm reaches out by your side. Remember, as we lift up, we're going to kick that left leg out, creating a star plank. Inhale as we pull it right back down. Big exhale. Inhale as you lower. Good, we lift. Good, we're right there at the end. You guys are doing so good. I have not been very nice in this class. We're here 15 more seconds, and then you're going to lift and hold. We'll lift and lower that left leg. Good, just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach things out, take that left leg, lift and lower. Good, lift and lower, lift and lower. You've got it. 15 seconds, and then we bring everything in. You've made it to your cool down. Stay with me, just 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Everything comes in. We drop down through that right hip. Press yourself up off of your hand, and then give yourself a couple of circles through the wrists. Good. Big inhale, fill up with air. Exhale out. You're going to let things go. Good. Okay, from here, let's stay seated. You're going to take the feet in front of you. Hands will come right here behind you. This carpet is so linty, it's driving me insane. Press up and away from your mat, pressing the chest like through your shoulders so you can find a little bit of a shoulder stretch. Fingertips can flip out towards the sides of your mat. We'll keep the right foot down. Let's cross the left ankle over the top of the knee, and then press your chest forward really gently, feeling a release through the outside of your left hip. If you'd like to take a figure 4 from all the way down on the mat, you can absolutely do that too. Good, we'll inhale. And then exhale, let it go. Good, we'll swap over to the other side. Left foot goes down, right ankle's gonna, oh gosh, ouch, right ankle over the top of the left knee. You're pressing up and away. Think about pressing your chest through your shoulders, finding a release through your right hip. Good, big inhale, fill up with air. Exhale out, you're gonna let it all go. Beautiful. And then when you're ready, we'll uncross the ankle. Reach your legs so they go all the way out in front of you. You can open your feet up a little bit wider than your hips. Hands will come up by your shoulders. Inhale as you reach the arms up overhead, gently pressing the chest forward, gently arching into your back. Exhale as you round forward through your spine. You're going to reach the hands forward towards the toes, finding a spine stretch. Inhale and then exhale, rebuild the spine, sit up nice and tall, arms come back up. Good, inhale and then exhale. Round forward, reaching over for the toes. Inhale, exhale, bring it back in. Let's do 2 more like that. Inhale, exhale, round forward and reach. Good, inhale, and then exhale, bring it back up. Good, 1 more. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, round forward. Good, inhale, and then exhale, bring it all the way back in. Good, from there, let's take the left hand down towards the mat, reach the right arm up and over, big side body stretch, opening up through, oh my gosh, the right side, pressing into the hip, finding space from hip to rib cage to armpit. Good, come all the way up through center. Take that same thing the other way. Right hand down, left arm reaches up, open up through the side body. Let's do that 1 more time each side. Come up and over. Left hand goes down, right arm reaches up. Good, and then bring it back up 1 more time. We'll go right hand down, left arm up. Good, come all the way up through center, and then from right here, bring the legs together. We're gonna pop up into a tabletop position, and we'll wrap up with a couple of cat-cows. Hands are going down on the mat, wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Inhale as you arch into your back, open up through your chest, drawing the shoulder blades together. Exhale as you press up and away, curving the spine, pointing the crown of the head down, looking towards the tops of your legs. Good, for 2, inhale as you arch into your back, open up the chest, draw the shoulder blades together. Exhale as you press up and away, curving the spine. 1 more, inhale, arch. Good, exhale, press up and away. Good, and then with that last exhale, let's reach the hips all the way towards the heels, opening up through the knees a little bit more, gently pressing the chest down towards our mat. Good, we'll take a big inhale right here. Exhale out, you'll let everything go. And then when you're ready, you start to walk the hands in towards the knees, rebuilding the spine, shoulders on top of hips, crown of the head lifts up. Feel free to take any other additional stretches that you need, but you're all finished with me for the day. Hopefully you enjoyed this class. The next 3 days of the challenge are going to be right here on YouTube. And if you want to complete the full 5 or 6 week challenge, I will leave the information to sign up for the rest of the challenge down in the description. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. I would love to have you all participate. Remember, you're awesome. You can do anything you put your mind to, and I will see you back here tomorrow.